is our 10th class since lockdown began in the UK.
And continues in Wales.
And continues in Wales. So for this class we decided to do something a bit special. We decided to cast the class to Facebook, so you can watch all 1 hour and 30 minutes of our class using
on our Facebook page.
On our Facebook page. So technically we don't really need to do a recap video.
No, technically, go to Facebook.
But then again, the recap videos aren't there to teach you how to do this stuff anyway. They are there for the people who came to the class to remind them what was done and just go over the points so they can come up. By the way, I've taken my pink leg warmer off, so which I was wearing in the class to indicate which my right and left foot.
Yes. Things we've had to adapt to teaching online.
So we started off with the cross. Nothing I might do from this direction today.
Okay.
So we started off with a side step to the left. For the leader, stepping outside the followers, we are twisting our chest towards our followers, but keeping our head straight and facing forward. So I go forward on my right foot. Then as I turn to face my follower with my left foot, I'm over exaggerating this for the class. We could make this more subtle. But then as I take my weight onto my left foot, I'm taking my chest up, and I'm also going to twist my chest to straight, which will cause the follower to go into the cross. We can then over twist the follower's chest and take her past ourselves, which is a bit like an ocho. From the other side, so you can see what the follower is doing. Here's my side step to the left, step outside the follower, twisting to face her. As I transfer my weight over that left foot, her weight comes onto her right foot because the weight is on her ball of the foot. As I twist her, she pivots on the ball of the foot. I can put my leg behind if I want to go to a cross, I twist her a little bit more, she unhooks that back leg, and I can take her past myself as if I'm going to do a front ocho, in which case I would transfer my weight onto the side. However, what we did in today's class was burritos, or part of it was burritos as well, which was, we talked about how this is a sweeping tango. And so from this position where the follower has gone through her cross, so if we get into that cross position here, I've unhooked her, she's stepping across myself. What I'm going to do is take my right foot and move it to the outside of my follower's foot. So I'm on the outside. If I then use my knee as a guide, and I'm using my chest as well to lead my follower's foot, because in burritos we don't actually have to make contact with the foot, it can be a illusion step. There's debate about whether that is true, but if I move my chest and take that foot and drag it across, I can move her foot. I'm only moving it as far as I feel it's making her comfortable. I can then, she can then take the initiative and move my foot back. Or what I can do is just move my foot slightly out of contact and move my chest, and she will move her foot and she will burrito me. She's taking the initiative to do that sort of thing. So this is how we can do burritos.
Make sure that when you are doing those burritos that you don't overextend your partner's leg.
What we then took it then is into a block or parada, because I'm taking my follower weight onto her right foot, closing it close to me. Because my foot is in contact with her right foot, this is then blocking her. She can do a little shoe shine and then step over, and if we wanted to, we could take her into ochos if we wanted to. Or what we did in this case was we looked at the spiral first of all. So the spiral is an unusual move in Argentine tango. It's quite simple to do, and people do it, even though they may not have the name for it. But also, it's an unusual move because the follower's weight becomes centred. So if I just take it from that point of Barrida, here's my Parada and Saltada. Here, if I just sink her down slightly and take her weight back from her front leg, she's now weighted in both feet, so she's evenly spread, which is an unusual point in tango because normally in tango the follower has a weight on one foot. Her weight is still on the balls of the feet though, which create pivot points, so I can just walk around my follower and she will pivot on the balls of those feet and spiral around, and as I twist, go around to come back to my original position, she now has torsion built up through her body, which she can release into a planeo and laleo. That's one option for doing a spiral. But what we also looked at was the similarities between this and a soltada. Again, another unusual move in tango for people who dance what they think is traditional tango, or what they call traditional tango. Whether it's traditional or not is no matter, but where they don't think that you should come out the embrace. A soltada is breaking the embrace, so they don't give it the time of day and therefore miss out on a lot of opportunities. But people who say about traditional tango are often trying to emulate what's called the golden age, and if you watch videos from the golden age, you'll see people doing soltadas. So we do a soltada. Soltadas don't have to be underarm turns, but if I take her into this position where naturally I'd walk around her with my spiral, if I now instead lead her with my chest foot forward, but take my chest over it if I'm going to walk around her, but then let my arm take over and take it over the top of the follower's head, she can turn on the spot, and she's still trying to follow my chest, and my chest is going to come to the other side of her, but she's leaving her feet in position. This is a really important part. In tango, followers don't move their feet until the leader has actually led it. And because she's still in this position, and she's turned through, I can now get the burrito in here. We have options of a Parada, Passada here, another option to do this Soltada. And we can do as many of these as we like, so we can do it from different angles just to show you. Or we can take it into a normal spiral. And I think we've got options for doing coming out of spirals, which we didn't show in today's class. So a nice section of moves showing that the cross, which is sort of a staple of any beginner class, the Barrida, which is slightly more advanced, not an advanced step, obviously probably more novice step.
Yeah.
Then you've got these spirals and soltadas, which are unusual steps, but are really good to have into your repertoire no matter what style of tango you want to dance. And that was the class. As always, we'd say to you, keep yourself safe and well, and we do hope that we'll be able to see you in person soon. However, until then, we will continue to run our Monday evening classes online, so if you do want to join us, please just send us an email and we'll send you the Zoom link. Anyway, take care and we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.